What's up, script heads? Welcome back to Off Script. We are diving headfirst into the Buccaneers Season 2, Episode 5 today, A Whole Love. And wow, this episode was a lot. Seriously put us through the emotional ringer.
Hey, everyone. Yeah, still processing that one.
So this deep dive, it's all about A Whole Love. The episode that thrilled us, broke our hearts, and then just left us hanging.
Absolutely. That cliffhanger was brutal.
Right. So we're asking, how did Lizzy's final choice feel so, huge, but also unfinished?
Yeah, and what did Nan showing up actually mean for Theo and Lizzy's whole secret thing?
Did Lizzy go through with the wedding? Did she run towards Hector, towards Theo, or maybe just away?
And we have to talk about that last shot. Lizzy, the dress.
Yeah.
Chills.
We are breaking it all down, every stolen glance, every whispered secret.
So if you're ready to get into all the drama, the hidden meanings, the theories, well, you know the drill. Hit that like button, subscribe to Off Script, and definitely ring that notification bell so you don't miss what we tackle next. Okay, let's kick off right at the start. Because A Whole Love, it didn't waste any time, did it? Threw us right in.
Not at all. We open with Lizzy and Theo at Tintagel, and they are deep in this secret romance.
And when you say deep, you mean deep. It felt like a fever dream almost, forbidden thing.
Yeah, and the way it was shot, the cinematography was doing some serious work there. Really intimate.
Totally. That natural light, the framing.
Yeah.
Those close-ups, it felt like you were, intruding on something really private.
Sacred, almost, and dangerous.
That visual stuff really landed, didn't it?
Yeah.
My first thought was kind of like, wait, this is the big love story? Because it felt so sudden, like it just popped up.
A bit overnight, yeah.
But you can't deny that chemistry. And then Theo, he drops the L word. I'm falling in love with you.
And you just see Lizzy's world kind of tilt right there.
Oh, completely. It's this explosion of joy, terror, because it's exactly what she wanted.
The absolute worst time. Yeah.
It sets things up perfectly, though, because boom, just as they're in that little bubble.
Reality hits. Nan's back. Unexpectedly.
Oh, the scramble. Lizzy literally ducks behind an easel while Theo talks to Nan. It's so awkward.
Yeah.
And the dramatic irony there, it was chef's kiss. So painful.
You mean with Nan suggesting they stay together for appearances?
Exactly. For Ginny's bill. Nan, all Duchess-like, basically gives Theo the green light to be with Lizzy, and she has no idea. It just twists that knife.
And Lizzy later tries to explain it all to Mabel, right? Saying, Nan told me that she didn't love him anymore, that she was gone for good.
Of course, I would have never gone there.
Exactly.
And that lost earring, it's more than just a plot device. It's like a symbol of Nan's trust starting to crack, right?
Yeah.
All the hidden truths in their marriage. It shows how small things can expose huge deceptions.
But thank goodness for Mabel.
Yeah.
Seriously, can we just talk about Mabel for a second?
Yes. Josie Tota is just incredible this season.
She really is. The way Mabel just knew about Lizzy and Theo, no judgment, just understanding, being that safe space.
And Lizzy confessing to her, saying Theo makes her feel free, calling the affair a beautiful sickness, fearing waking up old with the wrong man. It felt so honest, so raw.
And Mabel's advice about passion being like a fever that passes, so wise beyond her years.
Absolutely.
And then you have Seadown's whole deal. Poor Ginny is suffering alone. Seadown keeps accosting her, trying to guilt trip her into coming back, talking about their son, his rights.
But the show is leaning pretty heavily on secrets for conflict now, isn't it?
That's fair. But Ginny's scene, when she's alone, hearing Guy and Paloma laughing outside, that was powerful.
Oh, absolutely. No dialogue needed. Just her isolation, the sound of their happiness. It was devastating. Really well done visually.
It really showed her despair. Masterclass in environmental storytelling, like you said.
And it really hits home how trapped Ginny feels. Still stuck with Seadown.
And speaking of him, we got that chilling bit of insight from the actor Barney Fishwick about Seadown's idea of love.
Right. He said Seadown thinks his love is about possession and ownership.
Yeah.
Believes his actions are totally rational, even kind.
Meanwhile, back in England, you've got Mabel, still being the absolute best friend ever to both Lizzy and Honoria.
The Rock.
Totally. She gives this really lovely toast at Lizzy's pre-wedding party, just showing her warmth and support.
And then Mabel turns around and encourages Honoria to go to France.
Yeah.
To find yourself.
So selfless.
Right. Putting Honoria's happiness first, even though it clearly hurt her. It's such a powerful mirror to Lizzy's own fight for what she wants.
And that little scene with her mother, Mrs. Elmsworth, that felt like a real shift, didn't it? A genuine connection, finally.
It really did. Mabel's just the unsung hero, the emotional core of this whole thing, honestly.
And while all that drama is unfolding in England.
Oh, God, yeah. Let's talk about Italy, because things get messy or maybe really frustrating. Depends how you look at it.
Right. You got Guy nursing his broken heart over Nan.
And he finds solace, quote unquote, with Paloma, Ginny's friend, the landlady.
And after maybe a bit too much wine, some emotional confessions, they hook up.
And somehow they get married, like drunk married.
Yeah. That plot point felt a little sudden, maybe a bit of a blunt way to create an obstacle.
Look, I got to say, it felt predictable, maybe even a bit lazy. Just feels like a manufactured obstacle.
Okay, I hear you. Some might argue it's like dark comedy, or maybe it's setting something bigger up down the line. I don't know.
Maybe.
Which loops us right back to Lizzy and her impossible choice, the wedding day.
The main event. The family's there.
And then Theo shows up, pulls Lizzy aside.
And here's where it gets interesting, because he doesn't do what you expect, does he?
No, he doesn't beg her to choose him. He tells her not to settle.
Tells her she deserves a love that makes her feel, truly alive. A whole love.
It's actually a huge moment of growth for Theo, I think. He's not pleading for himself. He's pleading for her. He's telling her to choose herself.
Echoing what Nan said earlier about women sometimes sacrificing their happiness, he forces Lizzy to really face what she wants beyond duty.
And then the cut, the cliffhanger. Lizzy in the dress.
And we don't see the decision. Arc. Pure genius or pure torture? I'm still debating.
Maybe both. It was torture because I needed to know.
Me too. So let's talk about the overall impact of A Whole Love. For me, this episode was, messy, emotional, and frustrating, but in all the best ways. It's not perfect, but it's undeniably compelling.
I agree completely. The emotional weight, particularly with Lizzy's storyline, is undeniable, and it really carries the episode.
For sure.
However, some of those plot choices, as we've touched on, they left a bit to be desired.
Understatement.
Okay, bonus segments first. Scene Stealer Award.
Oh, easy. Mabel. Has to be Mabel. Josie Tota in that heart-to-heart with Lizzy. The vulnerability, the strength. It hit harder than most of the main romance plots.
Agreed. Give her an award for best supportive sister and selfless icon. She's like the emotional anchor of this whole thing. Okay, next. Smart or stupid? We're debating that Guy and Paloma marriage twist.
Oh, definitely stupid. Sorry, show.
Totally.
It just doesn't feel true to Guy's emotional journey.
Right.
I'm with you. Feels like throwing plot devices instead of letting characters breathe.
Validated. Okay, finally. Lines we'll be quoting forever. For me, Theo's plea to Lizzy. Don't settle for something less. Not when you could have something real.
Yes. Short, devastating. Basically, the thesis statement for every forbidden love story ever.
All right, theory corner time.
Yeah.
What do we think happens next? What are the fans saying?
Well, the big one, the most popular theory, is that Lizzy does not go through with the wedding. That final talk with Theo about not settling. It has to mean something, right?
I'm leaning towards she chooses herself entirely. Like maybe runs from both of them. The show keeps pointing out how aware she is of her social position. Maybe she makes a truly radical choice.
And Guy Remmers mentioned Theo and Lizzy were both unjustly wronged and faced heartbreak. So maybe their connection is more about mutual healing, and the choice is about freedom from the whole system.
Ooh, interesting angle. There's also the theory Nan eventually runs off with Guy, right? But others think she stays stuck. Very Wharton-esque realism.
But since Wharton's book was unfinished, the showrunners have total freedom here.
Okay.
Okay, judgment time. Grade the episode. You go first this time.
Okay. I'm landing on a solid B+.
Right.
Look, the performances were phenomenal. Aubrey Abrag carried that impossible choice with such depth. Josie Tota as Mabel, chef's kiss. That scene with Honoria nearly broke me. The visuals were stunning. That tension was palpable. Yes, the Italy drunken marriage thing was a choice, a bad one, almost knocked it down. But the core emotional stakes, Theo's growth, the wedding cliffhanger, it had guts. So B+ final answer.
A B+.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. See, I'm sticking with my B. The highs were high, Lizzy's crisis, Mabel being amazing, the tension was real. Loved Theo's surprising maturity moment, but that Italy subplot just dragged it down for me. Too many convenient secrets, too much geometry class with the love triangles. Stellar acting saved it from being lower, honestly. But yeah, B.
Right. All right, script heads, what about you? Let us know your grades in the comments. Who do you agree with? Or disagree with, both of us?
Definitely let us know.
This deep dive truly captured the central tension, didn't it? Between individual desire and societal expectation. A conflict every single character grapples with in their own way.
Absolutely. The show asks these huge questions about what it means to choose yourself in a world with very specific ideas about who you should be, especially as a woman.
Mm, deep.
And when it works, like with Lizzy and Mabel's relationship, it's some of the strongest television out there.
So true.
We just hope the writers resist the urge to keep throwing convenient plot devices at us.
Please.
And instead, trust in the emotional stories they're telling. Because when this show trusts its characters and their relationships, it sings.
It really does.
When it relies on secrets and tired tropes,
Yeah.
well, you get drunken marriages in Italy.
You are never letting that go, are you?
Never. It scarred me.
Okay. Okay, off script fam, your turn. What did you think of A Whole Love? Did Lizzy marry Hector? Did she run? What's your call?
And what about Guy and Paloma? What are your predictions for that whole mess? And Nan, will she finally fight for what she wants?
Seriously, did we miss anything? Are we totally off base? Let us know.
And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Off Script for more breakdowns like this.
Definitely hit that notification bell too so you don't miss the next one.
Until then, keep watching, keep thinking, and keep talking about it.
And remember, sometimes the most beautiful love, it's also the most complicated.
Well said.